Hey, what is going on? My name is Chia, and I'm a realtor here in Sacramento and Elk Grove area. And today, I want to talk to you guys about scams. So just like any other career out there are scams everywhere you go. And real estate is no different. So hopefully from this video, I could kind of walk you guys through some steps that you can take today if you believe that you are in the process of going through a scam artist. So let's get on to some of those scams that you should avoid at all costs. Starting with the first scam, and this is wiring fraud. When you are in contract with a property, there can be scam artists out there that will probably send you emails regarding you sending in or wiring in some funds to the title company. And believe it or not, more people get attacked this way financially, that is, just because they don't know. The email could look something along the lines of, hey, we are still waiting for the funds to come into the escrow company in order for us to proceed with the necessary steps. With first-time home buyers, this can be pretty common, and you could be a victim to this if you don't know what to do. So what do you do when you get an email like this? If you get an email like this and you are unsure what it is and you need to find clarity, the number one thing you should do first before wiring anything is reaching out to your agent or your lender, because they could double check to make sure that the person that you're wiring to is really from the title company. And a lot of times what title companies will do now is they will actually send you like a e-consent form to fill out so that they could have your permission that all the emails that they send you will be directly from them, and it will come with a passcode that only you will know. And this email from your title company will be a security encryption with a passcode that only you, the borrower or buyer or seller, knows. So before doing anything, reach out to your lender, reach out to your escrow officer, or reach out to your agent, because most likely they will have all of these information for you. Another scam that you should avoid is a foreclosure specialist or foreclosure relief specialist. And what this person will say to you when they approach you, whether it's through email, phone, mail, or in person, is they would tell you that because you're in the process of going through a foreclosure process, they could relieve your foreclosure so that it doesn't affect your credit, so that you could get relief from this debt and move on with your life. You ever hear that saying, when it's too good to be true?
Bongo thought, this is just too good to be true.
There's probably more to it. That's probably not the correct saying, but then you know what I mean. When something seems a little bit too odd or too good to be true, you gotta always verify to make sure that it is the truth and not some sort of a scam that you might be taking part in. So how do you avoid getting scammed in this perspective? Well, first thing is always reaching out to your mortgage company that you're paying the mortgage to, or in this case, being behind on payments to, because they're gonna know exactly how to help you. And believe it or not, these mortgage companies do not want your home, because they're not in the business to selling a property. That's what I'm here for. They are in the industry to loan out money to individuals to buy and pay them back. They make their money on the interest that you're paying every month. So when they hear news that they have to go and basically repo your home, they don't want to go through all that, because there might be evictions that might be in play. Now they gotta hire an attorney and get the sheriffs involved to come and kick you out. It's pretty messy. So because of that, these companies do want to help you out. And how do they do that? First, they're probably going to try to find like a repayment plan structure for you that will be able to help you to be able to go through a rainy day until you can get back on your feet, because we know that things happen, a lot of things exist, and we get it. And these mortgage companies, believe it or not, they get it too. And the last thing they want is to keep your home. What they really want is to find a way, a solution to help you be on track so that you can keep paying them back and have a roof over your heads. So always reach out to your lender or the mortgage company that you are falling behind on payments with, because chances are they may have other payment plans for you. Another scam you should avoid is rental scams, and this is huge, with a lot of people on the list waiting for an available home to be rented out to their family. That creates desperation from the family. So what ends up happening is, this might sound a little familiar for you guys. Have you ever searched online or maybe Craigslist and come across a home that you love and the rent seems doable and you just fall in love with the pictures because you need a home for you and your family? So what do? You call the number that's on the ad. The person that picks up is nobody local. It's probably somebody from like a out of state number or area code. That's the number one clue that's a scam. But let's continue on the conversation. This person tells you, yes, that address is available. When do you want to see it? And you, not knowing, super excited because it's still available because you've been waiting for months. You go and meet the person at the property. They open up the home. The home is vacant, empty, and you're like, man, it's nice, it's remodeled, I want to move in. The person now hooks you and tells you, okay, I just need a deposit from you, and on this date, you just gotta come back here and the person will give you the keys to the home. You're excited, you write a check for the deposit, and you wait till that date. You come to the property, nobody's there. You're excited, but you still wait. Nobody's there. You call the person that you gave the deposit check to, and he's nowhere to be found, or better yet, the number has been disconnected and you just lost out on your deposit. This is a normal case, believe it or not. There's been so many individual families that I talked to that this will happen to, because they don't know any better, and they become a victim to a scam. So how do you avoid this? Well, first, that area code should have been a no-no. Second, you always want to verify the property, because some of you guys are probably asking, how did they get the keys to open up the homes, Chia, and give us a tour? Have you ever heard of the company called Opendoor? Well, I actually did a video about that a few months ago, and if you have not watched that, go and click on the links down below in the descriptions. But basically, Opendoor is supposed to be a company that helps buy your home. But what ends up happening is they buy it and then they become the owner now, and they flip it and put it on the market and sell it. And you don't need any representation to be able to open you the door. Okay? Well, what happens is they have an app that you can download. And this app also tracks your GPS on your phone, so that when you're close to one of their listings, they can send you the code, or better yet, open up the door wirelessly through one of the smart locks that they have installed at the property. And now it gives you access to the home. A lot of these properties are vacant and anybody can get in. So because of that, these scam artists have came to a point to where they know exactly how to target these homes and create ads for people like you that are in desperation. And now they show you the property. That's how they get you in. To avoid this, you always want to verify the address with an agent or an expert to find out if the home is even for sale. Because sometimes, most likely, the home is probably on the market right now with that very same company, or it's up for sale with another brokerage, and that scam artist has access to be able to open up the home for you. And that is another way of figuring out whether or not this home is a scam or not for rental purposes. Maybe the home might be occupied. The scam artist might say something along the lines of, we can't look at the homes yet because people are occupying it, but I do have pictures. If you like the home, All you gotta do is be back at this property, knock on the door on this date, and the owners that are living in there right now will give you the keys. And what happens is you knock on the door on that date, and the owner opens up the door and says, this home is not for rent. Who told you that this home is for rent? You tell the owner who it was that you spoke to, and you try to reach out to the scam artist, and the number gets disconnected. This is very common. That's why sometimes when you're cruising around the areas, you will see a sign on the window of some of these homes that says, this home is not for rent. It's because scam artists will target these homes and you end up being the victim. So hopefully from watching this video, you guys get some idea how to avoid scam artists, because they're out there. They're actually probably closer than you think. But if you follow these directions that I give you, these instructions, and you follow them to the T, you will have nothing to worry about. So share this video with all your friends and family that's been victim of the scam artists before in the past. And you know, so that way they're educated, because I believe that if we know who we're dealing with, it gives us the instructions on how we can now deal with them. And hopefully this video did just that. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you did not, give me a thumbs down. Shoot a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are about this topic. And I think I am done talking for today's video. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out now. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If you want to watch more of my videos, I got like 2 more videos right here just for you to watch, so that you can be educated in your process of buying and selling real estate. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you go right ahead and hit this button right below my face right here, so that next time when a new video comes out, you'll be the first one to be notified.